here's the washer at the McDonald's I work at. It's actually just finished the cycle, but I've noticed now that like before when that thing keeps the lid, even that goes in there, it runs with the lid. Like, you know, this keeps the lid from, just, if I can talk, that'd be nice. Anyways, it runs with the lid open now. Don't have to have a spoon in there anymore. I don't know if something's jammed in there, but you don't have to have a spoon in there anymore. But I'm gonna do a washer video of this again while I'm on my break. We're gonna do extra small, the stuff that was in here I'm gonna rewash, and we're actually gonna throw these in here. And there's this button here that does this soap here, which it does quite a bit. We'll get that going. It does way too much in my opinion, but it works. And it gets all these clean. These are somewhat clean, but we're gonna wash them again because it takes a couple cycles with all the stains in there. And we'll do hot wash, warm rinse, extra small. And I'm gonna actually, instead of doing the normal, I'm gonna try the heavy. Show that one. So, see if I have time to do that. So we'll get this going. Regular and then heavy. And so we'll start filling up with hot water for hot wash, warm rinse. And you can see the lid here. It's got you know, the regular, normal, heavy, and light. Or heavy, normal, light. Permanent press, normal light. And then this gentle normal light. So got all that on there. And this washer does have like some belt issue because it makes that weird noise when it spins. But I shouldn't have to hold the spoon here or have the lid or whatever. This here, I could show here and there, but it runs the lid open. Now if I can get it to balance, that'd be nice, but I think, yeah, see the soap in there coming from that hole, because every McDonald's they drill a hole in the washer, get the tube hooked up, and then get the soap in there. I believe this is a large capacity 2-speed 7-cycle gentle wash system. It's a Whirlpool. And the model number is like right there, but it's faded. I don't know, oh wait, no, it's here's the whole thing. Whirlpool model A6300XSM0. So it's a LA6300XSM0 is the model number. I thought it was faded. I've never bent down to actually look at it. You can see that. So yeah, and it won't fill up all the way because it's on extra small. And then yeah. So yeah. See all the grease in it, all the dirt from the greasy towels from McDonald's. That's why it looks disastrous, if you will. But it's a good washer. I believe it's like an 80 something, like a 1980 something. I don't know exactly what year. But I know it's not a 1990 because I believe the 1990 Whirlpool has like a 3-speed agitator. So that's still filling because that fills up to its own thing. It's not has nothing to do with the washer. So, but no, this is a 2-speed, so it doesn't have the very slow, delicate agitation like the one the other YouTuber had. I don't know if I'm allowed to say his name on YouTube, but super awesome YouTuber. I love the videos he makes. He had a 1990 Whirlpool. Super awesome guy, super awesome YouTuber. But he had a video of a 1990 Whirlpool, a couple of them, and it had a 3-speed instead of a 2-speed like this one. So the 2-speeds I believe are older than the 3-speed ones. So that's why I think it's like a 1980 something. But it's at the high speed agitation, and it has medium speed, but it doesn't have low speed, if you will. Yeah, this thing is part of the thing they added from McDonald's. It fills until it thinks there's good. That's why I don't do the large size, because it'll fill it to the top, and then this will keep filling, so it'll probably overflow. You see it's doing good. This washes with the lid open anyway, without, see that just stopped, so it will stop filling with that. But this runs with the lid open anyway while it washes. It's only when it drains and spins that it won't run with the lid open. But I think this is jammed, so it runs with the lid open anyways. So yeah, right here. It's pretty sudsy, as you can see. I don't think the rinse will be as bad. I don't know, but it's pretty sudsy. I was debating if I should actually use it, but that's how much it uses. And believe it or not, when we wash the rags, the grill rags, even with all the soap, the water is still brown, so you have to wash it twice because it's a pain. And then the drain pump is over there, or the drain is there. That's where it goes. And there's, I don't know what the back looks like, but that's a sprinkler timer for the sprinklers here. There's 8 zones at this McDonald's. And over there is the drink, the sodas. They brings it to the front and CO and all that makes it come out of the dispenser. But it comes from there. Yeah. I'm gonna try this heavy cycle, the regular heavy cycle. There is the super wash cycle. I don't know. I know that does a huge soak, I think. I don't remember what it does, but or no, it drains and then it fills back up, I think, but I can't remember for sure. But I don't use that one because it drains all the soapy water and then it but it doesn't drain all of it, but it drains most of it, and so the grill rags aren't as clean. But I don't know for sure. I haven't really seen a super wash in forever. Excuse all the noise, it's the soda thing. But luckily this time that door sensor isn't beeping, chirping every minute. That was a pain to deal with. He's doing good. think this washer has an extra rinse option because like the Maytag Performa we have here that I guess broke somehow. I don't think it was going to spin anymore, so they got rid of it and got this one. I think that's what happened, according to what they told me, because I quit McDonald's and then I came back like 6 months later because I missed it. But they said that it didn't work, so I came back and this was here, but this one doesn't have an extra rinse option. But it does do a spray rinse. Even though it doesn't do an extra rinse, after this one it'll do a spray rinse. But the other one, the Maytag also did, so I don't know. It seems to work still. Alrighty, that's the end of the cycle, the end of the heavy regular cycle. Thank you for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed.